Welcome to the introduction for Investigation 1 of kaleidoscopes, hubcaps, and mirrors. And in this investigation, we're going to begin to look at symmetry and the three types of symmetry. Now, when a part of a design is repeated to make a balanced pattern, we say that the design has symmetry. So we kind of focus on this term, symmetry. Artists use symmetry to make designs that are pleasing to the eye. Architects also use symmetry to produce a sense of balance. Symmetry is a feature of animals, plants, mechanical objects. Everywhere you go, you see symmetry. So the example of the butterfly, the fan, and the ribbon in this example show us the three kinds of symmetry. And so we want to identify those three types. The butterfly represents what's called reflection symmetry. So we have a reflection, and really we can draw a line of reflection through the center of the butterfly so that the left side of the butterfly is a reflection of the right side. You could actually literally take the one side and fold it over on the other and you'd have an exact copy of it. So we have reflection symmetry represented in the butterfly, and we see lots of examples of that in the first investigation. The fan represents a type of symmetry called rotation symmetry. And in rotation symmetry, if I rotate the image a certain direction, a certain number of degrees, then it will again repeat itself. So I'm going to actually draw some lines of rotation symmetry. This one actually has three lines, or three angles. So rotation symmetry is often described in terms of the angles in which the object can be rotated and then once again appear as itself. So in this example, you can see that if I rotate it around these lines from one point to the next, it will still look the same. And that angle of rotation, actually, because I've divided this into three equal parts and there's 360 degrees in a circle, each of those angles is 120 degrees. So this has rotation symmetry of 120 degrees before it repeats itself. And then the third example down here at the bottom may not look like symmetry, but it is. It's a type of symmetry called translation symmetry. And in translation symmetry, the image itself is just simply translated or slid. We can slide it one direction or another, and you can see this image is repeated over and over again. And it doesn't reflect and it doesn't rotate, it just simply moves and is repeated almost like a stamp from one spot to the next. We just move it, we slide it a certain amount of spaces this way. In some cases, translations can go up or down or at angles, but in since the image stays the same, it's just translated one direction or another. So these are the three types: reflection symmetry, rotation symmetry, and translation symmetry. And these make up the three types of symmetry that we'll see throughout Investigation 1. And that just is the first part of this investigation.